Welcome to the Cell Guru Show. This is Rajiv Makni, but the name of the game today is our big reviews. The first one, the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite. It's a phone that's come in with the Mi 11 entire category and the big halo around that. But is this the Mi 11 Lite any great? Our Qualcomm segment, your favorite segment, we'll talk about new age computing, and then our app review, Bakstage. Same as Clubhouse, or is it very different? Let's get started first with, of course, the news coming in from the world of mobiles.
Much ado about nothing, or something revolutionary is on the way? The first product from OnePlus co-founder Kalpe's new startup, Nothing, is on the way. Called the Year One, the true wireless earphones are expected to have a transparent see-through design, a focus on aesthetics as well as sound quality. The company has now announced that its first product, the Year One, will be shown off on 27 July. Earlier, it was announced that the product will be sold in India in collaboration with Flipkart. The company has so far revealed nothing about features or price. If you feel the need for high-speed charging, Infinix concept phone leaves existing fast charging tech in the dust. The concept shows off a 160-watt charging system that can top off a 4000 mAh battery in 10 minutes. Yes, you heard that right. The system is built with over 60 security measures in place, including 20 temperature sensors that make sure that the phone does not cross 40 degrees. And if that wasn't enough, the back of the phone can change colors from grey to blue to show notifications. While the Infinix Concept Phone 2021 is still a prototype, you should expect the technology to hit the market in a year or two.
Our top story today is the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite. Now, the Mi 11 came in a big bang phone, very expensive, but that's what Xiaomi does. Comes in with that phone, and then they bring in the lighter versions, and it's priced much lower, so you get that feeling you're buying a premium phone. That's their business strategy out here. But we'll take a look at this phone. Starts at about 22,000 rupees, extremely thin, 6.8 mm, 157 grams, so very light. So this is the kind of phones that really people love right now. It's got a glass back, AMOLED display, 10-bit, has only 90 Hz refresh rate, a older Snapdragon processor, the 732G. The Mi UI 12 still has bloatware. It's got a triple camera, good battery, good fast charging. But is the phone actually great?
A thin and light phone is a blessing for those who use their phones a lot. Meet the Mi 11 Lite, a new addition to the Mi 11 lineup, which the company claims to be the lightest and the thinnest smartphone this year. But has Xiaomi done enough with the Mi 11 Lite for it to beat the heavyweights in the market? Let's find out. The main headline feature of the Mi 11 Lite is its design, and we start with that. It is exceptionally thin at 6.81 mm, which isn't noticeable at first when holding the phone. But when we factor the weight at just 157 grams, this results in a great combination of in-hand feel experience. It's a treat for users who are looking for an ultra-slim and lightweight phone. The premium appeal further extends as the Mi 11 Lite sports a glass back with Gorilla Glass 5 protection. The Mi 11 Lite unit with us came with a frosted finish, which did a good job of resisting fingerprints. Although for people who fancy a glossy finish, there is that option as well. The Mi 11 Lite sports a 6.55-inch Full HD Plus display. The 10-bit AMOLED panel offers colorful and sharper images, which is also a segment first in this category of smartphones. Watching movies and videos is an absolute pleasure, as this supports HDR10, which offers excellent contrast and brightness levels. The display can hold up easily in direct sunlight thanks to the peak brightness of up to 800 nits. What could have made the media experience even better would have been a set of good stereo speakers, but on this phone they are average at best, as they lack bass and are not very loud. Moving to hardware, the Mi 11 Lite comes with a Snapdragon 732G paired with an 8GB RAM. Everyday usability like launching apps and multitasking is a lag-free experience on most fronts, but we did notice some stutters occasionally. The 90 Hz refresh rate helps in making animations and scrolling much smoother and delightful. When it comes to gaming, we could play popular titles such as Call of Duty on high settings. The Mi 11 Lite can handle casual games without breaking a sweat, but hardcore gamers will be disappointed. We could also feel the phone getting pretty hot after a few sessions. This phone runs Android 11 out of the box with its own custom skin MIUI version 12 on top of it. As expected, there is bloatware, there are preloaded apps, but most of these apps can be uninstalled. The Mi 11 Lite has a versatile camera setup with 64 megapixel primary sensor, 8 megapixel ultra-wide lens and a 5 megapixel macro lens. The shots have great detail and sharpness when provided with ample light, although we did notice oversaturation of colors with average dynamic range. The ultra-wide lens shoots great details but softens the edges of the frame. The macro camera does a good job in taking close-up shots. The 16 megapixel front camera is decent at taking selfies. For a phone this slim, the 11 Lite packs an impressive 4250 mAh battery. It lasted us a day with normal usage. For heavy users, there is 33-watt fast charger in the box that can juice up the battery really quick. The Cell Guru verdict. Price starting 21,999 rupees, the Mi 11 Lite is a solid package for people seeking a slim and lightweight phone without compromising much on the specs. However, for users who value performance over a chic and stylish design, we suggest weighing in other options, including those from Xiaomi in this budget. You may find a better deal.
Let's move on now to our very, very famous Qualcomm segment. This is the experiences that you deserve. And today, we're taking you into a world which we did not think was possible. So you think of Qualcomm processors as just for phones. Well, you've got something new to think about. The PC on your work desk, that laptop in your bag, the laptop you check mail on, work on spreadsheets, when you're actually in bed and writing or browsing, computers are everywhere. You know, it's almost an invisible element of daily use. Computers are now so ingrained in our lives. They're almost omnipresent everywhere. You don't even think about them anymore. But remember, there's a tectonic shift looming on the horizon. Everything is about to change. See, personal computing and connectivity are critical pillars of the modern working environment and homes. In fact, the pandemic has further reinforced just how important these everyday devices are now for tasks and laptops more than anything else. Remote working, e-learning, running a business, or looking up a recipe online, modern day living and work is centered around personal computing. But more importantly, it's also centered around mobile personal computing. It's no longer about being tethered to a desk. Last year in India alone, the personal computing market surged by 27%. That's millions of computers that were sold. But what's really telling is the fact that of those million, the overwhelming majority this time were laptops. It was laptops and notebooks that grew almost 35% year on year. The reason is very simple. Mobility is essential. Why get tied down to a desk where you can carry your laptop from a desk to a couch, college to home, or an office to a coffee shop? It's there with you wherever you need it. But mobility is also very cumbersome when you're bogged down by heavy and hot machines that lack connectivity or are hindered by a very poor battery life. Of course, battery life is also a constant struggle. Conventional laptops simply consume too much power even on standby. Anyone planning to do any serious work on their laptop knows that carrying a charger along is a must, and that doesn't make it very portable. But a completely new generation of computers is on the horizon. Laptops have traditionally taken the advance made in desktop computers and shoehorned them into a mobile form factor. But what if there was a better way to do it? It's called ARM chipsets. They're the ones that are powering phones. They've grown by leaps and bounds in terms of performance. Designed for mobile first use, these ARM chipsets are optimized for efficiently running cool and maximizing battery life. And now, ARM-based Snapdragon processors now can deliver enough performance to not just meet but exceed the computing requirements of modern consumers. Snapdragon compute platforms leverage Qualcomm's history of delivering efficient performance and great experience in smartphones, combined with the ability to deliver incredible PC performance now to revolutionize what had been a very stagnant laptop market that didn't deliver on the needs and wants of consumers. Take Qualcomm's 8 Series 8CX 5G compute platform, for example, with integrated 5G connectivity built in, you no longer need to hunt for potentially unsecure public Wi-Fi or smartphone hotspot. Your laptop is always on, always connected. Just open it up, it's online and ready to go instantly. But there's more. There's always on connectivity means that your machine is ready to go. Emails, all current. It's happening in the background. Downloads that you wanted happening in the background, all done. Snapdragon based always connected computers are ushering in a new way of using computers. A laptop that remains cool to the touch and truly has all-day usage with battery life that can range in days, not in hours, is now all possible. Let's hear from Qualcomm Technologies and what is the future of computing and how Snapdragon is leading innovation for the next generation of personal computing experiences. Let's talk to Keith Cresson. He's the SVP and GM Computing and Edge Cloud Qualcomm Technologies. Welcome to the show. So tell me, what is your vision of new age personal computers?
Thanks, Rajiv. Of course, Qualcomm is a world leader in providing powerful processors to smartphones. So what do we want to do in PCs? What's our vision for next generation PCs? Well, to us it's very clear. We want to take features that people are used to and love in their smartphones and bring them into their PCs. For example, let's take connectivity. Hotspots are great, but you can't always find one. So you need high-speed integrated connectivity that's not just Wi-Fi, but also cellular, whether it be 4G or 5G. Second, you don't want to wait for your PC. You don't want to wait for it to boot. You don't want to wait for the emails to load. You want the information to always be there. The device should be light and thin and always cool to the touch. And finally, we're reliant more and more on video communications for work or for school or for talking to family members and friends. And so we need a great high-resolution camera and powerful video for both record and playback.
Great. So how is Qualcomm enabling all these amazing experiences?
Of course, Qualcomm has a lot of expertise in enabling mobile technologies. Whether we design a chip for a smartphone, a VR headset, or a PC, we design every function of that chip specifically to maximize performance and maximize battery life. We also design our own power management chips, so our partners can design entire systems that are thin, light, cool to the touch, with great battery life. Now the chips that we put into our PCs are not the same as the chips that we offer for smartphones. They're different, custom chips designed for an optimized PC experience. Those chips offer our own Wi-Fi, 4G, and 5G for fast, reliable, high-speed connectivity. We offer users flexibility, so whether they choose the Microsoft Windows OS or the Google Chrome OS, they'll get a great experience with a Snapdragon-powered PC. We work with our partners to offer a number of PCs at various price points for whatever meets user needs.
Okay, that's really great. Can you share some more details about this 8CX Gen 2 compute platform in the premium category?
Absolutely. I'd love to tell you more about the 8CX. One is the technical process that it's on. The manufacturing process uses 7 nanometers, one of the most advanced processes for any chip in a personal computer. Snapdragon 8CX was the first in the world to integrate 5G connectivity. So if a user buys a Snapdragon PC with 5G connectivity, they can be confident they can connect anywhere at any time with high speed. The battery life isn't just all day, the battery life is multi-day. So no need to carry around that bulky power supply. The camera offers resolution up to 32 megapixels. The display up to 4K UHD, along with high-res audio. We also offer a dedicated AI accelerator that offers a variety of advancements. Now whether users choose our most advanced, latest 8CX platform or our entry-level 7C platform, they can be assured of an excellent computing experience with Snapdragon, whether it be for business use, for home use, or for education.
Let's now talk to Sudhir Goyal. He is the Chief Business Officer for Acer. Thank you so much for joining us on the show and congratulations on the launch of the brand new Acer Spin 7 5G laptop in the Indian market. Can't wait to get my hands on it. What is the key positioning of this device?
Hello Rajiv. Thank you for inviting me to the show. As the world changes around us, there is a strong need for learning and working from wherever and whenever. Our Spin 7 laptop is an always-on, always-connected device, which is specially designed to deliver a cutting-edge experience for modern work-from-anywhere lifestyle. It's also suited for the executives who are on the move and who always want to remain connected and at the same time have an extended battery life. We are dedicated to empowering agility and sustained performance in the PC through this laptop.
Okay, now tell me, what made you choose the Snapdragon 8cx Gen 2 platform for the Acer Spin 7?
Good question, Rajiv. Collaborating with Qualcomm Technologies was an obvious choice for us. Acer and Qualcomm Technologies both understand the importance of fast, reliable, high-performance computing power and 5G connectivity. The powerful Snapdragon compute platform is setting a new standard for consumers, education, small business and enterprise PCs as it offers great reliability and speed across a wide spectrum of personal, education and enterprise applications.
Can you let our viewers know what makes the Acer Spin 7 such a superior notebook computer? What does it do different?
With today's reliance on cloud-based solutions, trusted connectivity everywhere is essential. Spin 7 achieves this by seamlessly switching between the latest connectivity technologies like 4G, 5G and even trusted Wi-Fi networks. Acer Spin 7 with Snapdragon platform on Windows 10 operating system not only run all Windows applications but also many native ARM64 applications. Spin 7 5G features a 360-degree durable hinge design which allows user to easily rotate the screen to either tablet or a tent board. It also supports multi-gigabit connectivity speeds, premium camera, powerful audio capabilities, enterprise-grade security, and AI-accelerated experiences. I am sure these features will help users to connect, create, and communicate from virtually anywhere.
Let's take a quick break right now on the show, and we come back, lots more happening. Let's do an app review now. Bakstage, again an audio interactive app, which is the new trend. Bakstage is a very fun, casual space for people to interact with real people via audio conversations live. They're trying to bring in fans, celebrities, personalities, brands, influencers into one space to connect them. But of course, the big question is, Clubhouse is doing it. So many others are doing it. What's the big difference?
From Clubhouse to Twitter Spaces, the ability to quickly drop into a voice chat with a group of like-minded people has universal appeal. No wonder the voice-based social networks have taken the world by storm. Bakstage is the latest entry to the space. This Made in India app is differentiating itself by offering celebrity-led curated streams. The interface of Bakstage will look familiar to any Clubhouse user. It is easy to use, but there's a lot more going on here. Dropping into a live chat is as simple as tapping the name of the room and you'll be listening into ongoing conversations. Bakstage further improves on the experience by allowing text chat and reactions within the room. You can of course invite other people to speak as well. Additionally, the app has features like recorded rooms where you can listen to past chats about Bollywood, music, books, cricket and more. Another area where Bakstage differs from Clubhouse app is with the curated sessions. The calendar functions let you see upcoming rooms with celebrities and influencers, and you can easily add it to your phone's calendar so that you don't miss out. Finally, it is also possible to chat with friends that you make on the app. Overall, Bakstage is shaping to be an incredibly robust player in the voice-based social category with its innovative feature set and well thought-out interface. Compared to, say, Clubhouse, the number of users is still picking up, but the curated streams make it worth checking out.
That then is the show for this week, but lots of big things happening next week, including Apple AirTags. Watch out for it.